Monsters creep from their lairs. Kraken entwining ships. Sasquatch slaying campers. Giant ants wrecking tanks. And one news bureau has you covered. Turn up the radio, gentle listeners. It's time for breaking news, fresh from the teletype. Welcome to
Monster Yo!
Good evening. I'm Jane Gray, and we interrupt our regular programming with a breaking news story. A ferry traveling through Puget Sound was attacked today by what eyewitnesses are describing as a sea monster, believed to be the legendary cadborosaurus, or Caddy, as we call it in the Puget Sound area. There are multiple reports coming in, and our correspondent, Jacob Rice, is live with the details. Jacob, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Jane. It's an unbelievable scene here in Puget Sound. Earlier today, passengers on the ferry, the Pacific Star, were shocked when a massive creature, described as a serpentine sea monster, emerged from the water and slammed into the ferry. The creature, believed to be the infamous cadborosaurus, caused significant damage to the vessel and chaos among the passengers. I'm joined now by an eyewitness who experienced this harrowing event up close. Sir, you actually fell into the water during the attack. Can you tell us what happened?
Yo, it was terrifying. One moment I was on the deck taking selfies with my boys, and the next, the whole ship lurched. I saw this giant serpent-like creature with a horse-like head and bumps along its back, but I couldn't get a good reel because my image stabilization is totally crap-tastic, and when it hit us, I lost my balance and I fell overboard. I was in the water, and I could see its massive body beneath the surface. It was surreal, like something out of an aquatic nightmare, but, you know, without the whole Jaws-like thing. Luckily, I didn't lose my phone, and you'll see the stuff on my Insta later.
That sounds horrifying. Well, thank you for sharing your experience. We also have Captain Richard Hayes of the Pacific Star with us. Captain Hayes, can you explain how this could happen? Was the ferry equipped to detect such dangers?
Sure, our ferry, like most in these waters, isn't equipped with sonar technology to detect large marine animals, let alone sea monsters. We follow strict safety protocols for known hazards, but this was beyond anything we've ever encountered. The suddenness of the attack left us with no time to react. Our priority was to ensure the safety of our passengers and crew.
Thank you, Captain. Next, we have Commander Tammy Harris of the U.S. Navy submarine USS Triton. Commander, we understand your submarine was involved in chasing Cadborosaurus out to sea. Can you tell us more about the operation?
Yes. After receiving distress signals from the ferry, our submarine was deployed to the area. We located the creature near Lagoon Point on Whidbey Island and pursued it, using our sonar to track its movements. It was incredibly fast and agile, but we managed to drive it back into deeper waters. While we're still gathering data, our primary focus remains on ensuring the safety of the region.
Thank you, Commander. And for further insights, we now turn to Dr. Danielle Green, a marine cryptozoologist who has been studying Cadborosaurus. Dr. Green, why do you think Caddy attacked the ferry?
Thank you. There are several factors that might explain this behavior. Firstly, human activity in Puget Sound has been increasing significantly, with more ferries and cruise ships passing through these waters. The constant noise and vibrations from these vessels can disturb marine life, and in the case of a sensitive species like Cadborosaurus, it might provoke an aggressive response. Additionally, the ecosystem here is in poor condition due to pollution and overfishing, which could be stressing Caddy. There's also the possibility that Caddy is protecting a young Cadborosaurus. If the creature feels that its territory or offspring are threatened, it would naturally react defensively.
That's fascinating, Dr. Green. So, human encroachment and environmental factors are likely contributors to this rare and aggressive behavior. This is certainly a developing story, and will continue to provide updates as we receive more information. For now, this is Jacob Rice reporting live from Puget Sound for Monster Bureau. Jane, back to you.
This has been a breaking news update on the cadborosaurus attack in Puget Sound. Stay tuned to your local Monster News Now station for more details as this story unfolds.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Monster Bureau. If you like this podcast, please like, rate, review, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. It really helps. Until next time, take care and be on the lookout for monsters.